and welcome to Tazori Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 7 easy and affordable ideas to help your rental feel more like a home. I just want to take a moment before we start to say thank you to 2 Pages Curtains for sponsoring today's video. There will be more on them later, but let's dive in. And yeah, let's dive in. Number 1, peel and stick wallpaper. Now, I know wallpaper is not for everyone, to each their own. I never considered myself a big wallpaper person, but when we were decorating our bedroom, which there's a video, I'll put a card up here for you if you want to check that out, I was looking at our headboard and the back wall, and it just was saying to me like there needs to be a mural on this wall. And while in my perfect situation, I would have a hand-painted mural, that wasn't an option. But I did find some amazing peel and stick wallpaper that was mural wallpaper, and it is gorgeous. And when I tell you, it completely transformed the room. It has a totally different vibe and feel to it because of this wallpaper, and it's peel and stick, so it's super easy to take down when we move out one day, but it makes such a difference. I'll put the link below for the Etsy seller that I use because she has some gorgeous, gorgeous wallpaper to choose from. So that's number 1. Number 2, putting up lights and sconces. Lighting truly transforms a space, and unfortunately in most rentals they come with your basic builder grade lighting, like recessed lighting. Ours came with just the classic recessed lighting in every room, but I ended up putting up sconces throughout our apartment. You can do plug-in sconces. I actually changed certain lights and got a wire attached to make it plug-in, so you can convert sconces to plug-in sconces if you find a lighting person who does that in your area. I also have candle sconces that I have in my living room that I light all the time. And you can also get battery operated sconces now. There's a lot more options than there used to be. So if you're feeling limited by the lighting that was provided in your rental, don't sleep on sconces. Number 3 is curtains and shades. Window treatments can really transform a space, but they can also be so expensive, which is why I held off for so long. I eventually found some affordable curtains and curtain rods that really transformed the space, but I still wanted more privacy, and I knew I wanted Roman shades, but getting custom Roman shades to fit my windows was like, you are going to be spending so much money for something that it might not be able to reuse when we move out of our rental. So it was really hard for me to be able to make that investment until I found 2 Pages, which is a sponsor of today's video. 2 Pages is not only super affordable, but the quality of their curtains is so good. I wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't true. Like, I am big on materials. I am big on saving money and, you know, finding a deal, but only if it's quality and if I truly love it. I got the Patty Belgian Roman shades, and this linen is so beautiful. It's so soft, it's so romantic. It totally matches the vibe of my home and what I'm going for. They sent over samples and I just knew that the Patty Belgian linen was the one for me. But I just love these Roman shades. I love that it adds more privacy because the curtains we currently have up, they're light filtering. And so I needed something that at night, if we're watching a movie on the projector, we could just close the curtains and feel less like we're in a fishbowl, and they're just perfect. They also have a super short delivery time, so if you're in a pinch, they will deliver quickly, and you can also customize your curtains or your shades or whatever you need. You can work with the team there. So if you need something custom, they can also do that for you. I didn't think I would be able to find curtains like these at the right price, and 2 Pages totally delivered. So if you are looking for affordable curtains that will really make a difference in your space, I highly suggest checking out 2 Pages. I put their link down in the description below for you, and they actually gave me a discount code for you guys if you're interested, so you can use the code that's on the screen to get a discount at checkout. But highly recommend checking them out. I'm super thrilled with how these Roman shades came out, and they just have added so much to our space. And also 2 Pages is sponsoring a giveaway for today's video. So if you guys want to enter that giveaway, head over to our Instagram at Tazori Home and you can check out our latest post and you will be able to enter that giveaway for your own set of 2 Pages curtains. With your curtains, personally, I would go as high as possible with them, floor to ceiling. We did this in our apartment and it really made this space feel a lot bigger, especially being in a small, tiny space. I'm always looking for ways to make our space feel bigger. I actually have a video on that. I'll put a card up here for you. But getting those curtains up as high as possible is really gonna make a statement in your room, and it's going to really make that space feel bigger and taller. So that's my tip for you. Number 4, switching out hardware. I cannot tell you what a big difference switching out the hardware in our apartment did. Our kitchen and our bathroom came with basic like silver knobs from Lowe's. And I went to a flea market one day and found the most beautiful gold hardware. They were like heavy, good quality knobs and drawer pulls. And I got them for $1 a piece, switched them out, and it immediately felt like, oh, this kitchen feels so much more like me. I love a touch of gold, as if you've been watching our videos, you probably have caught on to that. And so having that in our kitchen is just like, it made me so happy. So that's a really easy way to update your kitchen, make it feel more custom, more like you. Along with hardware, doorknobs. My silver doorknobs from Lowe's, like I want to switch those out for vintage glass and brass knobs that really are beautiful and feel more intentional. So switching out not just hardware, your doorknobs, and also think about fixtures like lighting fixtures, the vanity light in your bathroom, the towel bar in your bathroom, the faucet. Like you can switch these things out and switch them back. Now I'm not saying you have to do all of these, but these are all options to make your home feel more like you and more custom, even though you're renting. Number 5, if you're like me and you really don't like the flooring you have in your home, or if you have carpet and you don't like the carpet in your rental, we have very orange wood floors, which is not my preference. But my tip number 5 is gonna help you with this. Large area rugs are your best friend because you can cover the whole surface. You can cover your floor with beautiful rugs that you can then take with you to your next home. I basically got a very large, the largest rug I could get to fit in our living room space to cover as much of the orange floor as possible, and it did the trick. Whether you have wood floor you don't like or you have carpet that you don't like, utilize area rugs to your advantage. Number 6, peel and stick floors. Now this is something I haven't personally done yet, but it's on my list of projects for this year. There are some amazing peel and stick flooring options, tile options. I specifically am thinking of the Chris Loves Julia checkered marble square flooring, and I have been wanting to do that checkered diamond floor in our bathroom and also our laundry room for a while now. We have just the regular standard big tiles in both those rooms, and having that checkered flooring would just add such a more old world feel. It would feel more European, which is definitely what I love. And so that is a great option for you if you have a space where the floor is icky or not what you love. That's a way to make it feel more custom. There's so many different options when it comes to peel and stick flooring. I would just make sure it's a good quality one, but I've seen so many people do this to their space and it looks amazing. And also on the peel and stick idea, there's also peel and stick backsplashes that you can use in your kitchens, in your bathrooms. I would love to do one in our kitchen. There's just a lot of options to explore. So get on your computer after this video and look up peel and stick options and play and have fun. Last but not least, number 7. This one is like a tip in a paragraph, but I think a lot of people feel because they are renting that it's not worth investing in. I disagree. You're not gonna wanna renovate a kitchen in a rental that you're gonna be in for 2 years, okay? Maybe you will, to each their own. That's a large chunk of money for something that you're only gonna be in for a small amount of time. But there are little changes that you can make and investments you can make in your apartment, even though you're renting, that will make your day-to-day so much happier, so much more full of beauty, and really change your day-to-day. That will be worth that investment. For example, our pantry when we moved in was just this tiny room with like a metal rack stuck in it. There was so much space that wasn't being utilized. Everything was thrown in there. It was impossible to keep orderly because there wasn't enough space. The shelves it just wasn't good. And so we decided to ask our landlord if we could make a pantry and build out some shelves in there. Everything together cost us probably $200, $250 to do this. And you guys, when I tell you it changed my life, it literally changed my life. Like every day is different now because I'm more inspired to cook. I know what's in there. Nothing's going bad. It's pretty. It's beautiful. It's fun to go in there. It inspires me to cook. We have a whole video on that. I'll put a card above if you want to check it out. But it truly changed so much for me and took away stress, like daily stress, because that pantry would always stress me out and make me sad in little ways, okay? Not to be dramatic, but now it brings me joy every day. So 1000% worth it. So you know what those things might be for you. I just want to say my tip number 7, if I could put it in a sentence, is just because you're in a rental doesn't mean you can't invest in your space, and I encourage you to invest in your space. And obviously use caution with how long you see yourself being there, but a lot of times we're in a spot a lot longer than we think we will be. And so I'm a firm believer in making your home beautiful and livable and enjoyable in the here and now with the resources you currently have, and making the most of it with what you do have, and accepting when you can't make other changes and being okay with that and being thankful for what you can do in your space. Every home we have is practice. And so me, if I were to live in this apartment and just do the bare minimum because I'm renting, I wouldn't have all the tools I have now for when we move into a home where we can do more, because I wouldn't have exercised that muscle of decorating and styling and changing things and re-envisioning spaces. So don't be afraid to make some changes, permanent changes in your rental, if it's gonna add a lot of ease and joy to your life. So there you have it, the 7 easy and affordable ideas for making your rental feel more like a home. I'd love to hear in the comments if you've applied any of these already in your home or you plan to after this video. Also, if you have any other tips yourself or things you've done that you can encourage others in the comments with, please let us know. I would love to hear. If you watch this video and you feel inspired to make changes but don't know where to start and you're not really sure how to decorate, what your style is, what you love, we are helping equip women to decorate their spaces with confidence and create a home they love within their means inside of our membership. Right now, we have so many courses available in there, live calls with industry experts to really help inspire you and teach you practical steps on how to create a beautiful space at the right price. We moved into this apartment 3.5 years ago and I did not know what my style was or what I loved, and fast forward, now I'm so confident in my style and what I love. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out the link down below in the description. We have a 7-day free trial and we would love for you to join us. But hope you loved today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.